A huge new Grand Theft Auto 6 leak has been discovered. We'll be talking about what that is and more all in this video today. So we know Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be set in modern day Vice City in 2026 when the game comes out. And so because of that, we know that the game is going to have features like we have in real life. It's going to have cell phones, websites, etc. And Rockstar Games insider TezFunds2 has actually discovered some secret Grand Theft Auto 6 websites that Rockstar have actually registered and could be going live shortly. So this is what he said on the GTA forum site. Chit chat aside, I came across some domains all registered on May 27th under Take-Two's name servers that seem to be Grand Theft Auto 6 related. These domains could be in-game sites that Rockstar may redirect to Grand Theft Auto 6's page later on, or like what we've seen with Grand Theft Auto 4 and 5. Or some could be completely unrelated instead. And these are the sites that he found. It's what-up.app. We know this from the GTA 6 leaks. RideMe.app, BuckMe.app, LeonidaGov.org, BrianandBradley.com, HookersGalore.com, WipeoutCornskin.com, and last but not least, my boy has a creepy corndog.com. So before we talk about the websites themselves, we need to talk about what TezFunds2 was talking about. So all of these sites were registered by Take-Two Interactive on May 27th. So if you just go to like a domain searching website and you put in one of these websites, like the exact URL, you can see that they were all registered by Take-Two Interactive on May 27th using their name servers. This is exactly what they did for all the websites related to Grand Theft Auto 4 and GTA 5. And what he's saying is that not only could these be in-game websites, but Rockstar could also be using them as promotional sites. Like, for example, you might remember that before Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, Rockstar Games created some websites like lifeinvader.com and the Epsilon program site that you could literally access, check out information, but also, doing stuff like liking certain pages would give you discounts in-game when the game actually came out. So Rockstar could be doing something very, very similar here with some of the GTA 6 websites. Now, let's just discuss the websites themselves. We know that the very first one, what-up.app, that is going to be either a social media site or it's going to be a communication application. Because based on what we saw and how it was used in the leaked September 2022 footage, we know that this was a communication service. Jason received a text message on WhatsApp, and it's supposed to be a real-life parody of WhatsApp, which I'm sure many of you guys use. It's like a communication platform where you can send messages, photos, videos, etc. So that seems pretty obvious what that is, and it'll be interesting to see how Rockstar utilizes that, not only in-game, like a website. Obviously, it might just be a hub for all your different messages. I don't know why it needs to be a website, but there could be some other features that are ultimately used there, given how heavy social media is going to be in GTA 6. Now, the next one, RideMe.app. The first thing I thought of here is that this is probably some sort of parody and combination of Lyft and Uber. Which, if you don't know what Lyft and Uber are, these are ride-sharing services where you essentially have an app on your phone. You say, hey, this is where I want to go. And sometimes within a matter of minutes, you have a driver that's ready to pick you up and bring you to your location. It's essentially replaced the taxi cab in a lot of different areas around the world. We had, obviously, taxis in GTA 4 significantly because it was in Liberty City, which is based on New York City, and that game came out in 2008. But we also had taxis in Grand Theft Auto 5. I would say we might see a few less of those in GTA 6, just considering how popular ride-sharing services are, like Uber and Lyft. So that's probably what RideMe.app is. BuckMe.app, again, this probably, if I was a betting man, is going to be some sort of combination of like Patreon and OnlyFans. I don't think I need to describe what OnlyFans is or what OnlyFans is used for, nor do I need to describe probably what some people use Patreon for, but if you get Rockstar's crude humor there, it looks like there's going to be some sort of version of OnlyFans where there's like a pay for premium content subscription. That seems absolutely wild that our in-game characters in Grand Theft Auto 6 are going to be able to have their own premium subscriptions that they pay for. Just imagine seeing like the little money sign in your top right-hand corner of the screen dropping by $30 a month because you had to pay your Buck Me subscription. That seems kind of crazy to think about, but it is looking like that's what Rockstar is up to. Then you have leonidagov.org. I think there's going to be a handful of Leonida-based websites. In fact, it wouldn't be surprising if we see a handful of them. Like we know, for example, the official travel agency site of Leonida is called Visit Leonida. We actually saw this on the bottom of the postcard screenshots that Rockstar put out when Trailer 2 arrived. So Leonida is going to have websites just like governments and cities do in real life, and it looks like Leonida.gov is going to have its own website. Now again, what we do with that website, nobody really knows, but there might be some interesting things on there. Now, as far as the last 4 sites go, I think we'll need to understand more of the lore and culture of Grand Theft Auto 6 before we're able to fully figure out what these are. BrianandBradley.com. When I first saw this, I thought it might have actually something to do with one of the characters confirmed, Brian Heder. But the more I thought about it, I was like, who's the Bradley character in this? And it also kind of sounds like it could be some luxury clothing department store that seemed to base the name off their store off of 2 significant individuals. In this case, it might be Brian and Bradley. So I'm not sure what else that could be. Hookers Galore, I think this is pretty obvious what this is. The next one is Hookers Galore. I feel like this one's kind of obvious. I think it's a parody of an escort adult website where you can procure and pay for services like that. So it'll be interesting to see, again, if Jason and Lucia are in a relationship together, how this is going to work, if you might be able to break outside of that relationship. The next one, wipeoutcornskin.com. I feel like this is a parody of some of the health and medical cream products out there, or just some of the crazy diseases that you might see. In fact, in the very first Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer, we kind of already saw Rockstar making fun of that. There was like a billboard for some like anti-depression medicine or something like that. So we know that Rockstar is going to be making fun of medicine and health stuff in GTA 6, which should not be a surprise given how crazy things have gotten over the last couple of years. And then the last one, my boy has a creepycorndog.com. I feel like this has to be a parody of like parenting or awareness blogs or viral campaign sites. I feel like there's just so much crazy stuff out there. I honestly don't even want to know what that website's about, though. That sounds a little odd. My boy is a creepycorndog.com. But those are the 8 websites that Rockstar Games insider TezFunds2 ultimately found. Now, there was a little bit more follow-up because someone ended up asking why all of those sites were registered on May 27th. Again, it seems like a very random date. It wasn't when the second trailer came out. It wasn't when some sort of announcement was made. He said, no idea. I only brought that up because the 2 obvious ones, What-Up App and Leonidagov.org, were registered on the same day, drawing the connection that the rest may be GTA 6 related as well. So honestly, I am so excited for these websites to go live. Again, we don't know if they're going to be real websites that tie back to Grand Theft Auto 6 marketing and in some way, shape, or form may be able to access us stuff in-game, or if they will just directly be Grand Theft Auto 6 in-game sites. But these just sound so cool. And if you've never checked out the GTA 5 websites or even the Grand Theft Auto 4 websites, there's tons of Easter egg. There's also tons of backstory too, like on Liberty City and Los Santos, and in this case, probably Vice City in the state of Leonida. There's so many little secrets and mysteries that you can uncover just based on going on these sites. So I can't wait for them to go live. This is very, very exciting. And it's so cool that we're actually talking about like a real Grand Theft Auto 6 leak coming from Take-Two Interactive, Rockstar Games parent company. They registered these websites. It's like 2011 all over again when Grand Theft Auto 5 websites were discovered before they went live. So it's a good day to be a GTA 6 fan. It's a good day to be a Rockstar Games fan. This is so cool. Let me know which website you are most excited about checking out, though, in those comments down below. Hopefully it's not my boy has a creepycorndog.org. I'm honestly interested to see how the ride sharing thing is going to work. Is it like real life where you order an Uber and then like 5 minutes later, a ride comes to your location? I'm also interested how the OnlyFans thing is going to work. Like, seriously, is it going to deduct money from our accounts every month in game? And also, what is Rockstar's obsession with corn? Corn skin, corn dogs that boys have? That sounds crazy. Let me know what you think, though, in those comments down below. I would love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the GTA 6 videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.